Okay? And then what happened? I don't remember what y'all did. Start driving. Go ahead, drive. No, so okay, that's fine. Yeah, y'all don't have to jump. Y'all don't have to jump. But if she starts driving that gap, you want to jump and you want to switch. That's what we're doing. But if you contain her, that's okay. Come on, that's too slow. That's too slow. Let's go. Sprint. Good job. 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 Good job, Jameer. Stay up. Everybody stay up. Good job. Good job. Good job. Way to stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Good job. Good job. Good job. Hey, and most of the teams, they going home. They go through their little practice. They not doing the extra. They going home. But the great ones, they do a whole bunch of extra.
How long have you been playing basketball, Jameer?
For 9 years.
For 9 years. And you're in what grade?
5th.
You're in the 5th grade. Okay, you're playing on the 6th grade team? So you're playing 1 year up. You must be pretty good. What position do you play?
Point guard.
Play point guard? Okay. All right. How long have you been with the Garner Flames?
For 3 years.
For 3 years. Okay. So have you worked with Coach Arnie Morris before?
Yes.
Okay. How you enjoy working with Coach Arnie?
It's been pretty good, and he always be pushing us to do our best and make sure we do our best and be successful.
Is he tough on you?
Yes.
Oh yeah? Don't cut you any slack, huh?
He don't want no slack.
Don't want no slack. Okay. All right. So what's the best thing you like about playing with the Garner Flames?
I like to get along with my teammates and well, have fun playing basketball.
Have fun. So you have fun playing basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. You like any teams in the area?
Yes.
Which team you like?
I like North Carolina.
Like North Carolina? Tar Heels? Okay. You have any favorite players? Who's your favorite player?
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker. Okay. What team does she play for now?
The Los Angeles Sparks.
Oh, good one. All right.
I have been coaching for about 3 years.
About 3 years?
Yes.
All with the Garner Flames?
No, sir. I'm actually originally from Danville, Virginia, and I started coaching with a high school team out in Danville, Virginia.
Okay.
Called the Tunstall Trojans.
Okay. And so what is your basketball background?
A basketball background, I went to the University of Rhode Island. Once I graduated from the University of Rhode Island, I got into coaching. I started off as the assistant coach for the Tunstall High School basketball team, and then I got the head coach position the following year. And then recently I just moved to Raleigh over the summer, and now I'm coaching with my former teammate from the University of Rhode Island, Coach Harris, with the Garner Flames.
Okay, okay. So how do you enjoy coaching with the Garner Flames?
I enjoy it. I enjoy coaching with the Garner Flames. I feel like we have a really good, talented team. I can see some special things happening this year, so I'm excited, and I'm ready to work with the girls. It's been very rewarding so far.
How did you come to coach with the Garner Flames and with Coach Morris?
Actually through the head coach, Coach Harris. We both started off with the Triangle Tar Heels, and then kind of had a split within the team, and then some of the girls decided to go with Garner Flames, and we decided to stay with that group of girls. So just through Coach Harris.
I'm in the 6th grade.
Okay. How long have you been playing with the Garner Flames?
This is my first year.
Your first year? Your first year playing with Coach Morris?
Yes.
Okay. How do you enjoy playing with Coach Morris and the Garner Flames so far?
I like it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are practices like for you? We watch you practice. What are practices like for you? Are they tough?
It's not out of my comfort zone because I did that with my old team. So.
Okay. Okay. What position do you play?
I play anything from power forward to center.
Okay. And can you tell me anything about what you've learned so far this year?
Just like new different things about passes and stuff, because his ways are different from other things that I've learned in the past.
Okay, and which way are they different?
Like the way to step into it, how he wants us to step into it when we catch it.
Okay, okay. So it seems like he's coaching you for a higher level?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tamari Key.
Tamari Key? All right. What grade are you in, Tamari?
6th.
6th grade? How long have you been playing basketball?
6 years.
6 years, wow. You enjoy playing basketball?
Of course.
Okay. You're very tall. What position do you play?
Center.
Center. Do you also play any other positions?
I play the 4 sometimes.
Play the 4 sometimes? How often do you play the 4?
Every now and then.
Okay, okay. How long have you been playing with the Garner Flames?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, so you enjoy playing with the Flames? Okay. How long have you been playing with Coach Morris?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. He coached you last year?
Well, he worked with us a lot. So.
He worked with you a lot last year. Okay. All right. So how do you like playing with Coach Morris? Now pretend he's not over there and just tell me what you feel.
He's a good coach. Like, he pushes you to do things that, like Demi said, out of your comfort zone, and he expects you to play hard or go home.
Play hard or go home. Okay. And can you tell me something that you've learned this season or the last 2 years?
Better post moves, like putting the ball on the floor, and shooting outside of my comfort zone.
Outside of your comfort zone. Okay. All right. Jada, how long have you been playing basketball?
8 years.
8 years. And what grade are you in?
6.
So you started playing basketball in preschool?
No. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had the numbers up. Okay. So you enjoy playing basketball?
yes.
And what position do you play?
Point guard and shooting guard.
Point guard and shooting guard. Who's your favorite basketball player?
I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite basketball player? Do you watch basketball?
Yes.
Who's your favorite team?
NC State.
NC State. Okay. So she's a Wolfpack fan. Okay. All right. How long have you been with the Garner Flames?
That's first year.
This your first year with the Garner Flames? Okay. How you like being with the Flames so far?
Good. I
Good.
like it.
Yeah. Okay. So have you just met Coach Arnie for the first time this year then?
Yes.
Okay. How you like playing with Coach Morris?
I like it because he teaches you things.
What kind of things have you learned?
How to pass more.
My name is Arnie Morris. I'm the coach of the Garner Flames Elite Travel Team, as well as I'm assisting and helping with the 6th grade team this year.
Okay. All right. Can you describe to me your background in basketball?
Well, I've been playing basketball all my life. I've probably been playing since I was 4 or 5 years old. I'm the 3rd child of 4 boys, and I've been following my older brothers around playing ever since they started playing. Went on to play in junior high, high school. Started my career at Bowling Green of Ohio, where I played 2 years, and then transferred and finished my career at St. Augustine's College here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
Played my last 2 years.
All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. How did you come to the Garner Flames organization?
Well, when I first got out of college, I was working with boys on the boys' AAU side with the Boys and Girls Club and some other things. And I had 2 daughters. My oldest 2 kids were girls. And when my oldest daughter started playing, I wasn't coaching, but I didn't exactly like some of the things I saw. My wife would always say if I wasn't going to leave the boys' side to come coach the girls, just shut up and sit on the sidelines. And so I did for my first couple of years, but when she turned 11, I decided to start assisting with the girls' program. And it just kind of pulled me in, and the girls were really great to work with. They were just like sponges as far as wanting to learn and to learn things to do it the right way. Boys are a little bit more challenging, so you coach them a little differently, but you actually still coach them the same. You push them the same way, and that's what I felt like. I felt like I saw coaches treating girls like little girls and not pushing them to be the best players that they could be. And that's how I really got involved, and once I got hooked on it, I just kept working with it. 17 years later, I'm still coaching girls.
Okay. So what are some of the challenges that you face in your role as you play various different roles, coach, recruiter, and also president of the organization, which we haven't mentioned yet?
Well, we'll start with president of the organization. It's a lot of responsibility. We've had anywhere from 11 to 19 teams each year, because in several age groups we'll have multiple teams, but we'll have 2 to 3 teams. And so you're coordinating kids, you're coordinating coaches, and you're coordinating parents. And you're really managing that process. And we believe in giving a lot of autonomy to our coaches. So we want to give them a structure and then let those coaches do what they do well, which is coach. And we just want to give them guidance on where to play and some structure. But there are challenges that we face as a president. And so it's really keeping everything together and working with a lot of different people. And then it comes down to fundraising, and that's both on the overall organizational side and for each individual team.
As a recruiter, what kind of challenges you face trying to get the best players?
Well, I think you just saw a few of my kids that are 11 years old. I'm really not a recruiter. What I try to do is develop kids. And so you heard several of these kids have started 2-3 years ago in our program. And so they already know me because I may not be the head coach of their team, but I'll come in and do drills with them. So I try to start working with these kids at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. And so my recruiting is really going out and finding very young kids to start working in our programs, in the developmental programs, trying to teach basic skill building, dribbling, passing, layups. And if you can do those things, then you can teach the other things like defense and how to run a play and how to play basketball and start teaching basketball IQ. But our recruiting is just getting parents to see that we have a developmental program, getting them to come in, work on their skills, and when people see that, somehow talent kind of comes to us. So the recruiting is not as challenging as you might think. A lot of people think that we recruit because we have so much talent, but you see I've got a 6'3", 11-year-old. We have some great guards, great big girls. Our goal is to develop those kids and work with them as athletes.
What are some of the challenges that the young players face when they attempt to get recruited, and what are some of the potential roadblocks that should maybe avoid?
The biggest challenge is really just getting out there to be seen. And so you have to be in the right places. And now with the NCAA and the recruiting calendars, it's compressing the recruiting schedule, so you have less weeks that they have to get out. And most of the coaches now aren't finding kids in the high school level, but they're finding them at these large exposure events. And so the key is getting with the right organizations, starting to develop yourself as a player at a very young age, and then going to the right places in the right events to be seen at. And so you want to be very selective about what events you're getting tied into, which is another reason that it's important to get tied into a good program. Our program's been around 21 years. It was started by someone else. I've just inherited this, and I've been working with it for the last 17.
So when should players and parents really start trying to get on the radar for being recruited?
Well, as far as truly being recruited, I would tell you that college coaches are starting to look at kids as early as middle school. And so it really is all depending on the development of the kid. I don't think you have to rush. If a kid, by the time they're in 10th grade, is starting to be seen at these various exposure events, I think it's the appropriate time. But if a kid is really special and they're coming along and progressing at a younger age, they could be spotted or viewed by a coach as early as 7th or 8th grade. And so kids are being noticed in middle school. And so there are some very, very talented young ladies and boys out there in the basketball arena these days.
And real quickly, can you speak to what type of successes you've had since you've been with the Garner Flames?
We've had a great amount of success. And I always have to use the we word because it's not me. The only successes I've had are the ones that my players have given me and the parents who have supported us and who have been with us. But we've had some teams that have gone as high as 2nd and 3rd nationally in the AAU Nationals. We've had teams that have won some of the largest exposure events in the country, the AAU Super Showcase, the U.S. Junior Nationals. We came in 5th last summer. There's been summers before where we've competed and come in higher. The greatest successes I've had is that we've got hundreds of kids in college, and those kids range from playing Division I, II, or III basketball, or some of those kids have chosen that they don't want to play basketball anymore, but they just want to be students. We've had kids who've had scholarship offers for athletics and decided to take Morehead scholars academically. And some of those kids are the ones I'm most proud of, because when this is over with, you got to be great citizens in this community, and those are our successes. We've got kids who are coming back and coaching in our organization now, and that's the successes that I see. When I see a coach like Zanetta Hill, who's coaching our 7th graders, who played for me many years ago. When Asia Williams, Lakevia Boykin, and Brittany Morris are coming back and assisting as coaches, and they're going to be head coaches in our organization, those are the successes that we've had. The Garner Flames are going to keep going. They're going to just keep growing, keep competing. I'm going to hang in here as long as I can. I think you may have interviewed some of the other assistant coaches. They're younger. Some of the young ladies that I just mentioned their names, they're going to be the future of the Garner Flames as far as coaches and leaders of this organization. We're going to keep developing kids, and so it's a bright future. We just keep growing, and we just keep moving along. And myself, I'll coach as long as I can contribute. At some point, I'll probably fade off into the sunset from the bench, but yet maybe help fundraise. And then eventually I'll sit in the stands and just watch.